It's Saturday night and live and the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Lucas. Drexler is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Mourning, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. And for Portland, Damian Lillard out there with Ellis. Then it's Barrett, and it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. We know trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect a player mentally.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
Drexler kicks to Tatum. Spurs working the ball around now. Drexler passes to Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Here's Shays, and the shot is long. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with the head coach of the Blazers for a minute. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Drexler passes to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Now, here's Barrett. Really had troubles in the loss to Sacramento. Outside, Ball. Tatum against Lillard. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag.
Now, here's Lillard. Last game he had 10 points. Unloads. Misses off the left iron.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot. You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Clyde Drexler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
First,
2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft.
At the line for your
Lillard
Trailblazers
and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked
shots.
it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot it, huh?
And so Barrett nails both of them.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now here's Ball. Drexler outside. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Ball. Gilmore grabs the miss. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now here's Ball after R.J. Barrett's miss. Here's Drexler. No good from 11 feet. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Kings. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
Ball from long range. No good on the shot. Now Portland takes it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating, and that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Now Tatum, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And, you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
He's off on the second. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Beal, the pass to Morris. Oubre kicks to Harris. Clock at 6.
Look at the clock.
Trailblazers moving the ball around.
Coming after like a pit bull, Danny will get in your shirt and stop you cold.
And a foul called on Danny Green.
Danny Green.
That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Substitution.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for San Antonio. Payton against Beal. It's taken away by Payton. In the corner, it's Westbrook. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Payton.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Now, here's Oubre. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the triple. They get a hand on it. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
5 to shoot. Green passes to Covington.
In the first. 2 minutes.
It's tipped, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Trailblazers trailed by 3.
Switch.
Outside, Beal. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Green finds Payton. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Arguably the most athletic point guard we've ever seen. Russ with the explosive catch and finish.
Oubre passes to Morris. Beal against Payton. And Covington sends it back. Payton outside. Capella, high post. To the wing on the left. Tries from 10. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Capella. And now a 4-point Spurs lead. Here's Beal, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Harris kicks to Beal. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Payton. Over Oubre. And it's Westbrook missing. Portland has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Oubre passes to Harris. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Oubre. The tray. Drills the three-pointer.
A legitimate
Kelly
sniper
Oubre
from distance.
Jr.
Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Outside Westbrook.
No shot. Watch it, Connor.
4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the
Russell
layup.
Westbrook.
Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
We all know he has the strength to absorb contact, but Westbrook also showing
That's the end
his
of the first
focus
quarter.
as he
With
knocks
your
down the
score.
shot.
Your
At the end of one, a
trailblazer,
closely contested
10.
game so far.
The Spurs.
Spurs lead by
13.
3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Time to get loud for your Blazers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
Trailblazers trailed by 3. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Warning is out there with Lucas. Then it's Drexler. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Lillard the pass to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. That shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Now the pass to Drexler. Over Ellis. Drexler, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Shays the pass to Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is
At the
beloved
line for
in
Portland.
Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder
Two
if
shots.
Lillard is the greatest
Take a break.
Blazer of all
Take a break.
time.
Listen,
2 shots.
he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And he makes the first.
Lillard, he takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
He hits both from the stripe. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Now here's Ellis after the miss from Clyde Drexler. Lillard outside. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Gilmore.
Marcus Gilmore.
Gilmore's got the lead up to 1 now for Portland.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Shooting for San
Kevin,
Antonio.
very disruptive.
Lonzo
He
Ball.
has terrific
Taking 2
positional
shots.
size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
2 shots.
And that one misses. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Good on the second free throw.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new-look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long-term.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
The Trailblazers shooting their fifth and 6 free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. The shot's good.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Now, here's Barrett. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Lillard the pass to Shades. Portland moving the ball around. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Left side, ball. Here's Lucas. And he misses his first shot of the game. For Portland, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Shaves the pass to Ellis. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
San Antonio calls timeout.
With the timeout.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers. They're truly excellent. Another round of applause for your Blazer dancers.
Ellis against Drexler. Outside, ball. Here's Lucas. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Lillard kicks to Barrett. Here's the 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Back to ball. Passes it to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
The floor awareness of ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Gilmore. Poke loose. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Drexler. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's Drexler. The Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Here is Lucas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First
Coming
personal
off a
foul.
scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
San Antonio making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Mourning. Robert Covington comes in for Lucas. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Payton in for Ball. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are able to remain competitive.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Drexler passes to Payton. And Westbrook, here we go. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Gilmore's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The pass to Oubre. Here's Claxton. Back to Oubre. Just 5 to shoot. Beal dishes to Oubre. No good from outside. For San Antonio, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Payton left side. Drexler outside. Passes it to Covington. Westbrook against Oubre. Westbrook, no
2
good.
minutes remaining in the
Out of
first half.
character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Poked away. Payton outside.
Hey, Clyde!
Feeds it to Covington. And he makes good on his
Robert
first shot of the game.
Covington.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Started trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Green's checked in. 1:33 left in the first half. Pass to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by Capella.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
Russell
And
Westbrook.
the 3 ball is good.
3 points.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Oubre passes to Claxton. To the paint. Morris, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
The 3-pointer off the mark.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Westbrook. Out to Payton. Green fires from way outside. That's
Danny
good.
Green.
And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's San Antonio leading by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
32.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And feel good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah.
A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. After a solid second quarter, they've built their lead to 8 at halftime. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
They're going to work in the paint, doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that incident. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
Obviously, that was U-V-L-Y. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
It's dance time in Portland.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. They've got Barrett, Damian Lillard out there with Ellis, and it's Gilmore in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now Ball. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morning's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
And Morning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Here's Gilmore. Here's Lillard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal
The Spurs
foul.
shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for San Antonio, Gary Payton II. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Trailblazers trailed by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. But they haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Now, here's ball. After R.J. Barrett's miss.
Assisted.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Here's Gilmore. 7 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Ellis. Second personal
He's gone
foul.
2 for 2 at the line
Second
so far.
Team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Gary Payton II. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Drexler's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Trailblazers trailed by 13. Nobody near Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Payton attacking. Pass to Mourning. And here's Drexler, covered by Lillard. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Tatum. Misses the 3. For Portland, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Lillard from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 7.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Back to Payton. Passes it to Lucas. He kicks to Payton. The Spurs working the ball around now. Tatum no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Ellis finds Lillard. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Lillard's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Trailblazers. Drexler left side. Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Shays has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the wing. Ellis outside. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Ball.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Gary Payton.
Spurs ball starts the second half.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play. Here's Westbrook. He takes it in.
Russell
lays it up
Westbrook.
off the glass. He's got 11.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Back to Lillard. From downtown. No good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Tatum passes to Mourning. And he banks in the layup.
Alonzo
and now an
Mourning.
11-point San Antonio lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far.
Trailblazers timeout.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And he has not been on his game here. He is forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Lucas. In the corner, it's Harris. Lillard outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal
Quite the
foul.
honor last year for
First
Damian
team
Lillard,
foul.
getting named to the NBA
At the
75th
line for your
anniversary.
Trailblazers.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of
Taking
his
2
skills.
shots.
He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Robert Covington's checked in for the Spurs. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Drexler kicks to Westbrook. Back to Drexler. It's Covington on the wing, covered by Morris. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First
Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Oubre is checked in for Portland. Beal comes in for
Kelly
Damian
Oubre
Lillard.
Jr.
Trailblazers trailed by 9. Oubre outside. Beal the pass to Harris. Now Oubre, the 3. Clyde Drexler grabs the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
GA, he's been with
Shooting
quite a
for
few
San
teams, but he's
Antonio,
been a starter most of
Robert
his career.
Covington.
His presence on the
Taking 2 shots.
defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And both free throws good for Covington.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
And Harris wide open. He shoots.
That's a three.
Buries it from three-point
Gary
range.
Harris.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The wide open look for Drexler.
By Drexler.
Good. Great
For
play
3.
by Green to set it up.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Harris passes to Claxton. And contact
San
on the shot, so he'll
Antonio
be shooting free throws
Clint
here.
Capella. First
That's on
personal
Clint
foul.
Capella.
No question,
Second
he got
team
bumped
foul.
on that shot.
What do you
At
guys
the
think so
line
far
for
about the
Portland,
offensive approach for the
Nicholas
Spurs?
Claxton.
It's just a
2 shots.
passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. And one thing, Greg, we know, Capella has always
2 minutes
done.
remaining
He
in the
plays
third.
to his
2
strengths.
minutes.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Kicks it out to Drexler. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the three. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And the dunk by
Clint
Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Pass to Claxton. There's 1:17 left in the third. And Covington sends it back. Down low. Here's Drexler. Got a piece of it. Oubre outside. And Covington sends it back.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 5. Portland no good that time either.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Beal, looking to end the run. Gets it to go from
Bradley
beyond the
Beal
arc.
for 3.
Beal's got 6.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
And he makes the
Portland
bucket, gets the
foul.
whistle, and now a
Kelly
3-point
Oubre
play
Jr.
chance here for him.
First personal
And
foul.
boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance
At the line for the
last game.
Spurs.
Same thing this
Clyde
time out.
Drexler.
Here's the thing.
At the
He's a
line for
guy who
one.
will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
One shot.
Here's Lillard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The hard-working Lillard embraces contact head-on and just powers through it.
Portland, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Lillard. One second left. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
And final quarter.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Jason Tatum is out there with Lucas. Then there's Mourning. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Shooting for San Antonio, Lonzo Ball at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
If you're a point guard and you want the ball at the end of games, you have to knock down free throws. That's something Lonzo Ball is working on, in my opinion.
Second free throw, no good.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Here's Shays. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Shays.
Shays has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. Spurs leading by 12. Ball, the pass to Tatum. And here is Mourning. Spurs working the ball around now. There's the pass to Lucas. He feeds it to Mourning. Chalk up 2 there. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Goes to
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Now here's Ellis. Now here's Barrett. Back to Ellis. 4 on the shot clock. 3-pointer Lillard. San Antonio with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside, Ball. There's the lob to the hoop, and Mourning throws it down.
Mourning.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Now here's Ellis. Back to Barrett. Pass to Gilmore. In the corner, Barrett with it. Lillard against Ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Spurs ball.
The Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in.
San Antonio ball starts the fourth.
And it's Lucas with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs.
It's six-man time.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Tatum. Another shot, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Shooting for San
Rebounding
Antonio
has been off the
Maurice
charts.
Lucas. Shooting one.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Lucas. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Young talent fans, that was your Blazers youth dance team.
Here's Shays, and stolen by Lucas. Outside ball. Here's Mourning. Oh, yes, he did.
Alonzo
5 up
Mourning.
and 5 down for him so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now, here's Barrett. Here's Lillard. They can't stop the run with that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
They kick it out to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Ellis. Here's Gilmore. Now here's Lillard from the arc. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 16 here in the second half.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Ball dishes to Lucas. Pass to Tatum. From outside the arc, Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Lucas.
Drexler, he's checked in for Green.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Portland, Dolph Shays. Shooting one.
San Antonio with the ball. Drexler outside. The pass to Tatum. Back to Drexler. Passes to Lucas. Over Shays. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Maurice Lucas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Trailblazers trailed by 19. From deep, Ellis! And Tatum pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Shays. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. That one wide left. Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is what makes Lonzo Ball a great facilitator. The timing and the placement on the pass.
Now, here's Barrett. And stolen by Lucas. Drexler inside. He's guarded by Ellis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Ellis outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Lillard outside. For 3. Portland with a new 14. Here's Gilmore. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Lucas.
Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game.
At the line for Portland.
I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Way to go, baby! Way to go! Get it!
Spurs leading by 20.
Get Lonzo! Get the
And here is Ball. Drexler with the ball. Here's Mourning. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Mourning's got 12 points here in the second half.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now, here's
2
Barrett.
minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Inside, Ellis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First
There may
foul.
be long-range shooters with better numbers than Ellis, but no one has more confidence. There isn't a shot from any spot on the floor that Ellis doesn't think he can sink.
Two.
The first one falls, and the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Payton.
Timeout. Full timeout.
Way to take that strong.
Alonzo, snatch it!
Yo, Marty! Marty! Yo, pick up Tatum. Get Tatum.
Yo, watch Lillard.
Yo, Lucas. Check Lonzo.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So, all right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Hey, Allie.
Well, Anthony Davis grew up.
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And the starting group for the Celtics. And for Charlotte, they've got Devin Booker. And it's Martin in at the 4 slot. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip.
Watch wall.
Pass to Mullen.
Over it.
Now Herter.
Yo, watch him.
Here's Frazier.
Don't get hit.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Martin. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the right side. Here's Mullen. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Mullen. Lets it fly. And it's Martin with the rebound. 17-foot shot on the way. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here's Frazier, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
No good on the second free throw. Grant outside. Pass to Booker.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Frazier. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Kidd, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Booker no good. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Herter. Pass to Frazier. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Grant outside. Here's Kidd. Back to Booker. Pass to Martin. Throws it up high. Here's Here's Davis. O'Neal pulls it in. Charlotte trailing. Here's Kidd. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Back to Herder. Pass to Frazier. The three is up. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Booker. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Second team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility, so crucial.
So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Davis. Herder with it. Pulls it. O'Neal pulls it in.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Grant outside. Here's Kidd. Back to Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. The shot by Kidd, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Frazier. The Hornets pull it in. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. It's Booker on the wing. Last game for him, he had 14. Here's Martin. He got a piece of it. Here's Frazier. Booker defending. Outside Herder. Got a piece of it. To the wing, right side. Mullen. Boston, no good that time either. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 1. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
First personal foul and the 3rd team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Jason.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Bowl, he's checked in for O'Neal. Smith comes in for Martin. Williams is checked in for Grant. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Booker. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, the Celtics shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. VanVleet against Fultz. Takes a 13-footer. Boston, no good that time either. And for the Hornets, they're shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
first one falls.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
And the Hornets making a change here. Milton is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Greg.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
A chance to check out some stats for him. Van Vliet outside. Milton against Fultz. Milton no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Van Vliet right side. Back to Williams. Pass to Bowl. Rebound Boston. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by. And you can tell it frustrated them to no end.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end. But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Bowl. Now here's Williams. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
McGee, he's checked in for Isaac. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Shake Milton.
1:21 left in the opening quarter. Fultz finds Johnson. And here's Fultz, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Milton against Fultz. And it's good. 2 points. Fultz has got his second basket of the game.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
Back to Milton. Here's Bull, covered by McGee. Oh, McGee with the block. Yep, count it. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. LeVert outside. Back to Fultz. Pass to McGee. It's LeVert on the wing. Another shot. And the bucket is good from McGee in deep. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Smith left side. Van Vliet outside. Launches it.
Well, you love the activity of Terrence LeVert. He's just trying to bother the offensive player and does a good job there.
Well, 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
15.
Celtics out in front, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
We've got Jeremy Grant, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Pass to Grant. Back to Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
For 2.
First free throw is good. Isaac, he's checked in for Boston.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Mullen for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Outside Booker. And here's Grant from the arc. It's hauled in by Herter.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Isaac, second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man. Hey, you box out your man.
No good on that one.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man. Hey, you box out your man.
And he sinks the second. Boston has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Pass to Frazier. Now Isaac. Here's Mullen. Clock at 6. Davis with it. Launches a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Here's Kidd, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Martin, left side. Pass to Booker. Over Herter. Offensive board. O'Neal. Davis with the defensive effort. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's Herter on the wing. On the wing, Isaac. The 3-ball. Knocks down the triple. Isaac's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Booker. Over Isaac. Here's Martin, and he dunks it down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. And here's Herter. Here's Frazier. Pass to Davis. Over to the wing. Here's Mullen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Anthony Davis, second personal foul, and the 3rd team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Jason Kidd, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm gonna shoot, huh?
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Yeah, it's incredible how capable he is from all areas on the floor. I mean, Davis is a scoring threat as soon as he touches the ball.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Hornets foul call. Jason
The Celtics making a switch here. LeVert's checked in.
1st team foul. Celtic substitution, Karis LeVert.
Pass to Mullen. Shoots over Grant. That one a little long. The Hornets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Yep, that one goes. Grant's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you love to see the physical advantages being put to use by Jerami Grant, just so long on the interior.
Kidd with the bucket. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Pass to Mullen. Shoots over Grant. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Jerami Grant.
1 shot.
1 shot.
Who got shooter, huh? Gonna box your man up. I got it.
That one falls for Grant.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Now here's Johnson, currently averaging 5 points a game. Right wing. Outside for Fultz. 6 to shoot. Here's LeVert. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. The score now all even.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Williams defending. And Williams over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Boston has possession. 5 on the clock. Fultz finds LeVert. Over Van Vliet. LeVert, that's good.
Yes,
LeVert's got his first points of the game.
Boy, there's a fluidity to his jump shot. Karis LeVert coming through for his team in the mid-range.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Grant outside. Pass to Milton. The 3. And they recover it. Inside. Goes back up. Van Vliet misses. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. LeVert with the ball. Van Vliet covering. The shot by LeVert, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Van Vliet misses. Boston's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Johnson. LeVert goes against Milton. LeVert, that's good.
Yes, LeVert.
LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Van Vliet, the pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Fultz passes to Johnson. Now Fultz to the paint. Here's LeVert. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, you can see Markelle Fultz starting to get comfortable, understanding how to thread the pass through the defense.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Grant. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Bol, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Outside Fultz.
Stay there.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Hey, yo, right here.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal
Well,
foul.
Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that
For the
consistently.
Celtics, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the line, 1 shot.
One shot. One shot.
And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. Taking a look at the Celtics, and Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have the second.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And look who's running onto the floor.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Charlotte trailing. On the court right now for the Celtics. Grant, the pass to Martin. Now here's Booker. And stolen by Herter. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Mullen. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Kidd. Pass to O'Neal. The 6-footer. Can't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Mullen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Grant from the arc. Boston with a rebound. Pass to Herter. The Hornets pull it in. Martin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Here's Mullen. He has 6. Now here's Herter. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. And the Celtics lead by 8.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Booker against Herter. Pass to Kidd. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Up top, Davis. And he makes it.
Anthony
Davis has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And Davis just has the physicality to own the paint. Defenses just can't do much to stop him down low.
Fade away. Booker, good. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Outside Herter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 7.
Hornets
good whistle there.
Kenyon Martin. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul. Shooting for Boston, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Isaac, he's checked in for Herter. Good on both. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Martin inside. Check by Davis. Here's Booker. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Frazier. Here's Mullen. Booker defending. And here's Isaac. 4-3. Hornets with the rebound. Martin's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's O'Neal. And they pick up 2.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Frazier. Up top, Isaac. Clock at 6. With the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. He's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Martin. 5 points in the game. Shot from 16. That one's wide left.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Pass to Davis. And it's in there.
Anthony Davis.
And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Timeout called, the Hornets.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Fans, please give a big round.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
Hornets You Dance Team. Wow.
Here's Milton trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Fultz passes to Johnson. An open look, LeVert. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Outside Johnson. Isaac outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's McGee. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
And that one misses. The Hornets have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Fultz passes to Johnson. Milton against Fultz. And he lobs it up to the rim. And McGee with the stuff.
Markelle Fultz doing a little bit of orchestration right there. Nice pass.
Van Vliet outside.
Third, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Boston on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's LeVert, and he gets that one. LeVert's got 8.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Caris LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Williams passes to Van Vliet. On target from range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Isaac outside. Williams against Johnson. Over Williams. The shot by Johnson, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Van Vliet finds Milton. Now Smith, covered by McGee. Smith against McGee. Pass to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, strength and savvy make Fred Van Vliet a tough guy to deal with inside. Gets the contact.
At the line for Charlotte, Fred Van Vliet. 2 shots.
2.
And that one misses.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
He hits the second from the line. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Outside Herter. Now here's McGee. He's got 6. It's tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block. And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. That one goes in. Van Vliet's got 6.
Now, Fred Van Vliet, never afraid to mix it up, able to take contact and get the shot off anyway.
There's Fultz with a 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Grant in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Jack's up at 3. Davis. It's good on the putback.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
Pass to Grant. Here's Kidd. Lets it fly. They get it back.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Herter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Davis. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Lets a floater go. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Here's Kidd. Lets the 3 fly, and they get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Outside Herter. Pass to Mullen. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Hornets foul call. Shaquille O'Neal. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. Davis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Nice physical play from Davis. Not letting the foul keep him from taking the shot.
At the line for the Celtics, Anthony Davis going to the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Davis. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Here comes the teacher. That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees. And look who's running onto the floor. Make some noise for your honeybees. That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford was discussing with his players. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to. fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win? He's laying down the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Kidd. Pass to O'Neal. It's deflected. Here's Mullen. He's covered by Grant. Shoots from 14. Mullen can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
O'Neal misses.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And count the basket. He was fouled,
Kenyon
and he's going
Martin.
to the line for one more.
Fourth personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the line with one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Pass to Kidd from the arc. Charlotte again missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Booker against Turner. Shoots over Booker. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Davis. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Grant's shot is off. Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. From the right block, and he can't bank that one in. A difficult situation for Charlotte. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Herter. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Davis. Driving inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What a drive by Davis, using his size to force the defense to get sloppy and foul him in the act.
And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
And he's good on the second.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Outside Booker. Pass to Kidd. Back to Booker. The 11-footer. The shot by Kidd, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Frazier. Outside Herter.
No.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Davis. Second shot opportunity. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And you just love to see Davis heat up like this. He's so exciting to watch on the offensive end.
Here's Kidd. On the take. Now here's Booker.
Celtics
Tightly guarded.
Anthony Davis, third personal foul. First team foul. At At the line for your Hornets, Devin Booker. At the line for 2.
2.
The first free throw is good, and the Hornets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Herder with it. Booker defending. Herder passes to Davis. Down low. The ball's knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Kevin Herder.
That one on
second
Herder.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Devin Booker. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. The Hornets making a switch here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for Boston, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Herder finds Davis. Here's Mullen. He's covered by Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Looking to get it going. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 11. Pass to Kidd. And here's Grant from the arc. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mullen. Now Herder. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
4th personal foul.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Mind the lane.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to LeVert. From 13, second chance shot. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here's Martin. Milton with it. Down low. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Jabbar. Second personal foul, and the third team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Nick Richards.
2 shots.
2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Shot from 12. Tipped. Williams against Levert. Pass to Richards. Milton for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
We hope you enjoyed the game.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Very soon.
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking, and guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night, all season, and I'm just glad we came out with the win.
Selfless basketball is a beautiful thing, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're exactly right. They're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Pippen is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Ewing. And it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard position. And for Cleveland, they've got LeBron James. And it's Sampson in at the center position. On the wing, Mitchell. And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
And we've got some bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Now, here's Pippen. Ginobili can't hit. Poole against Mitchell. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down if he wants to score.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Mind the lane. Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's good from Poole. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now here's DeRozan. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Pettit. James looking around.
Memphis foul.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
His first.
That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The three from LeBron doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Now, here's Poole. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Pettit. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Trying to get open is Pippen. Ginobili. That's good.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
On the pass to Houston. Here's Pettit. It's tipped. Here's Houston. Defended by Pippen. Houston's shot's good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And then Ewing with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's James. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
DeRozan's shot is off. And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, it's rebounded by Ewing. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Great, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level on the play.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
and these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
No good on the second free throw.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now, a new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's LeBron. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever. He's really sharing the load, getting other involved. He led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player.
For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today.
Shoot
an earlier trip to the line. Free throw good, LeBron. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than keep playing my best.
That one goes in.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Passes it to Houston. And here is Poole. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And Ewing with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Now here's Pippen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Poole against Mitchell. Pippen outside. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the high post. They get it back. Ewing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Patrick Ewing.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Their IGA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
running onto the court, your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here. DiVincenzo passes to Young. Pass to Houston. Shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Houston's got his second bucket of the night.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Barnes dishes to Lopez. Barnes outside. Lock at 6. Outside Garland. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers leading. DiVincenzo with it. Thaddeus Young on the wing. He's guarded by Ewing. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Bamba. His three-pointers off the mark. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Barnes against Bogdanovich. The kick out to Lopez. Shot clock reset for Memphis.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Pass to Houston. And here is Bamba. Lopez covering. Stolen by Garland. Barnes outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the
2
middle.
minutes.
Ewing trying to get open. 2 free throws
Cavaliers
coming
foul.
up, and they call the
Dante
shooting foul.
DiVincenzo, his first.
And I know this
third
coaching
team
staff
foul.
loves seeing Lopez play a physical
Shooting for Memphis,
brand of basketball,
Brook
even if
Lopez.
it means
2
he has
shots.
to take a few knocks here and there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
Pokusevski's checked in for the Cavaliers.